Hello, hello, and welcome back for another live. I don't know what you even call this. It's just live. And so before people start coming in, I just want to say a word for Ken Surfs. His mother, I'm told, passed away. So we want to send our thoughts and prayers for Ken Surfs and his family. We also want to mention Mark from Friendship Shaving. He has been under the weather, but he made a video today. Hey, Enrico. Mark made a video that he put up, and he's recovering from COVID. So, Mark, continued prayers for you, my friend. People are starting to come in. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. And I'm not going to shave. This is just a Q&A for you folks. And I'm going to have to try to read the comments so when people watch this on replay, they'll sort of understand, because I don't think the comments come up on replay unless, if you guys know differently, please let me know. I'm not actually sure. We've got 9 folks so far. Thank you very much. Last night we had a good turnout. We had a lot of times over 100 people, steady. Jeffrey Smith is here. Hey Jeff, how you doing? Enrico Suave, who has a channel, by the way, a wet shaving channel. Ken Surf's mother passed away, I was told last evening. So we want to keep our Ken and family in our thoughts and prayers. Hello, Glenn Helly. Glenn Helly is here. Jeffrey Smith is doing well. How's it going, Glenn? How are your shaves? I hope they're going well. You ever watch Glenn Helly, folks? He has a channel. Momia 9000, hello. And Scooby Dooby, hello. Anyway, Glenn Helly has a channel, and he goes like in the video, welcome back for another video, and shave. Anyway, that's kind of how it goes most of the time. So if you haven't seen Glenn Helly, go check out his channel. Hey, Anthony also has a channel. Check out Anthony Vincent's channel. Anthony, let us know what the name of your channel is, because I can't think of it off the top of my head. Yeah, it's nice to see Jeffrey and everyone. And I'm hoping the Chalmers family will be here. Arthur is here. Oh, great. Sledhead is here. Sledhead also has a channel. So those of you who are content creators, you can, in the chat, put the name of your channel in there so people will follow you. I've gotten great support from the content creators last night. And so, okay, great. Anthony Vincent says his channel is just called Anthony Vincent, his name. So he's keeping it simple. No fuss or muss, which I like. Oh, Chris Cullen from Katie's Bubbles is here. Glad to see you, Chris. Mummy, do I like PAA subs? Yes, I do. Greetings, Francisco from Brazil. No, Anthony, do it however you want, but my advice is, if you're going to change the name, make sure you do it quickly and early on, because people won't like it if you do it later. So, that's more my sort of advice. Trust me, I'm a guy on YouTube that has broken all the rules in terms of the way to grow a channel. So if you rebrand or change things around a lot, people don't generally like it, and you'll lose people along the way. So keep it simple would be my advice for any content creators. Edgar, hey Edgar Figueroa, I hope I say that name right. I'm not the best with pronouncing things, as Chris from Katie's can attest. Yeah, Chris Cullen says rules are made to be broken, and I agree. And that's why when we talk about seasonal scents, I'm glad they're seasonal scent rules, because I'm going to break them. It's as simple as that. And I heard that from John from Latherhog. He was like, I'm glad, the seasonal scent rules are there. And I'm like, that's great, so I can break them, because I'm not going to use those fall body odor scents. And that's just me. You may love them. I don't. And that's the great thing about all the products, is you can do whatever you like. I love A&E soaps. As a matter of fact, I got a new test soap right here from A&E. New formula. I'm looking forward to trying it out. And it smells great, by the way. I wrote down what the formula was called. Kaizen formula, and it's also the name of the soap that is upcoming. It smells great. It's really bright, very, very sweet, very strong. So if you like sweet, there's some citrus going. There's a lot of different stuff going in. On tomorrow's video, I'll be using this. This is a test soap, though. It's not even in its production format yet, but it's very, very nice. Hi, Chris. Anwar is here, and I'm sorry to be moving the camera around. He says, nice to see you live. Thank you. It's nice for you to be here. I really appreciate that. And I am anxiously awaiting. Yeah, Jeffrey Smith says he likes the label. Yeah, it's a cool label. He is going to have an alternative label for people who don't like this label, just so you know. Jay Elford, what's special about this formula? I don't know. It's a test. So he didn't really tell us what was different. So we're just testing it for him and giving feedback. So I don't know what has changed, but I expect it will be good. We'll see in tomorrow's video. So check it out tomorrow if you're interested in seeing the new Kaizen soap, and it's also the name of the base, which I think is a pretty cool way of doing it. I don't know if that's been done before. You guys can let me know. Has anybody ever came out with a soap name that is also the new base name? Chris Cullen would probably know. It's pretty cool. Really strong. This is like a 8 to 9 level scent strength. It's very cool. Jay Elford says, I hope it's the Super Blue Emu Unicorn Milk Formula. I bet it is. I'm betting that this is the Super Blue Emu. Oh, Frank is here from Wet Shaving and Stuff. Go check out Frank's channel. He's a wizard with shavettes and straights. And Frank, I got to tell you something. Yeah, Chris Collins says, Kaizen is a Japanese idea of continued improvement. I hope that Diamond Dave Card will create a band. It's called Diamond Dave and the Swedish Three. And the Swedish Three is Frank, Johan, and Maddie Lindholm. So that would be a good band, I think. Diamond Dave and the Swedish Three. Unicorn milk. Yeah, that's what's. Don't get Frank started on the unicorn milk. Because as Frank has pointed out, I watched one of his videos. Thanks again, Martin from Your Mileage May Vary Shaves. Go also check out Martin's channel. He used I think he used the same soap setup for 30 days, not too long ago, which is hard to do. And he did a really good job with it, in my opinion. I think his name is Martin, and correct me if I'm wrong, folks, because sometimes I forget. There's so many different names and so many people that, sometimes you forget. There's Frank. Nate is here. Thank you, Nate. What's your favorite Shannon soap scent? AZ Shooter. It is, I think, 25th Street Lime. I also love the barbershop in Shannon's. And Martin said it was boring using the same setup for, I think it was 30 days. That would be hard for me. I don't know if I could do it because I like the variety. It's really tough, I think. But anyway, I was getting to Frank, and he was mentioning in one of the videos that you'll hear a soap is the greatest of all time, and then 2 years ago you won't hear about it at all. And that's sometimes true. We tend to fixate on what's new, and there's a lot of old stuff that's very good. Yeah, this is a wedding ring. Yes. Had I don't know how to say your name. Is there anything about Sneaky Soap, Pete Soaps? Well, yeah, Jay Elford says, if it's Sneaky Pete, it's bound to be awesome. I agree. Thank you, everybody. Let me see. I got to catch up on because I missed a few. Chris Cullen, 2 wrongs. Chris Cullen likes 2 wrongs. That's cool. Jason loves the head shaves. Thank you, Jason. How do you say that? Hadnagi? Is that I'm trying to pronounce Hadnagi's name, and I'm challenged. Banaka's Life. Hello. Good to see you. Yeah, Martin from Your Mileage May Vary used the same exact setup. Nate asked, have I tried Asian Pear? No, but it's on my list because I do like the Asian Plum. So I expect to like Asian Pear from Ariana and Evans. I think it'll be good stuff. People have told me that I don't think it's quite as sweet, but that's okay because I like pear scent. And so if you're, Arthur loves the head shaves. Thank you. Martin says he's going to use A&E tomorrow. That'll be cool. Which one do you have, Martin? Is it Asian Pear, I think, or Asian Plum? I think a lot of people have Asian Plum. I think it was one of his initial bestsellers. I don't know if it remains so, but Nick Clay says he loves Asian Pear. Had Naduk is what, something like that. Sorry. Art Love loves Asian Pear. Banuka's Life, he ordered Asian Pear, and it was stolen off his porch. What? Somebody stole his soap. Flash Boredom is here. So hello, Flash. Sneaky Pete should make an IMCDB tribute soap with Busta and Stallion. That would be an interesting idea. He's got Plum, Kalfa, and SoCal. Okay, cool. So you got lots of Khalifa. You got lots of options there. Trevor Damas says hello. Hello to you, Trevor. And Banaka's Life. Oh, okay. You're a her. Thank you for joining us. We don't get too many females, so thank you. I really appreciate that. For me, just using a few products in periods is my way nowadays. In short periods, is that what Frank said? Let's see. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely not. Nothing wrong with actually doing it the way you like, 100%, I think is. Matteo says he's a big fan. Thanks for your videos. Thank you. Mateo, is it Mateo? I think it might be Mateo. Thank you. That's really nice. I appreciate it. Yes, Chris Cullen. So I'm not going to mention any names, but I once had my name on a soap and the soap maker took it off. Not mentioning any names, Chris Cullen. How do you choose a Christopher Badley carved plate? I want to buy one, but I don't know. I think maybe it depends on the level of aggression. If you want to choose, if you like higher aggression, go up in the alphabet. If you want lower, go lower. That would, that's the only way I know to. Arthur says he's my fan. You guys are my, I'm trying to think of the word. Fans, I'm not comfortable with fans. I'm a regular guy. I put my pants on just like you do, or my kilt. I need to get a kilt, by the way. When I do get a kilt, I'll put it on just like you all. But anyway, I really thank you. I appreciate that. Stands? What is that? Banaka's Life says stands. Spectre is here. I see Spectre all the time commenting. Thank you, Spectre. I appreciate it. Which tartan, though? I don't even know. I don't know enough, honestly. I'm speaking out my behind. Art Loves. Shave buddies, yeah. Shave colleagues, shaving friends, Oh, okay, fans. Okay. Kenny Ingram is back. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that, Kenny. Oh, why does the old channel have more subscribers? It was my first channel. It has several million views, and it's where I started, and so most people are there. I should have just left it that way, but stupid. Oh, if you don't like a razor, what would you do? Yeah, put it on the buy, sell, and trade form, but give it a chance to work first. Don't send it away early. Give it a good chance to work. Try different plates. If nothing works out, put it on a buy, sell, and trade form and try to recoup some of your money or trade it. I have gotten rid of far more stuff than I own. Personally, I don't like to sell things for what I pay for them. If it's used, I think you always sell for less. I've sold stuff for less than half, and then people get it, and then somebody else gets a chance to use it. Hello, Anton. He's from Russia. Oh, thanks so much for joining me. Thanks for everyone joining, actually. I really appreciate it. We're waiting on John Shaves 101 and the DC Shaves, because we did this video for you folks who are in a different time zone. Not all razors work for everyone. The Spectre says that's true. What are your top single edge razors right now? I like the old school gem razors, and also like the Hawk by Razor Rock. Those are the ones I like. Ben Jordan, thank you. He's in lockdown. Are you from Germany? Oh, okay. I can't say his name, Hadnagi, but he's from Hungary, I think he said. Let me see. I just want to check. Middle Europe, yeah. Now shaving in Germany, no flights back home. Are you originally from Germany, or you're just there on travel and can't get back somewhere else? Ben Jordan. And by the way, I apologize for every name that I butcher today, and I will butcher quite a few, almost assuredly. There's Flash. Good to see you, Flash. Favorite bourbon? Blanton's, Buffalo Trace, or Buffalo, is it Buffalo? I don't remember. Angel's Envy. Hi, Chris. Have you ever tried a valet razor? Spectre says, long time ago. Long time ago. I don't remember much about it. Have you tried various variations of the Feather Artist Club blades? Yes, I have. All of them. Let's see. Mark says he's a big fan. Is the Polsilver Super Uridium going back into production? I don't know. There's rumors that it's not being produced, and then there are rumors that it is, so I do not know. What scent profiles do you enjoy in shaving soaps? Citrus, Creed, cologne type scents, things that are not earthy and dark. I tend to prefer brighter scents, and I like some tobacco and things like that. I don't like earthy scents at all, typically. In fact, I usually refer to them as BO, body odor scents, because some of them don't smell great to me. However, other people do really enjoy them. But the way they present themselves to me, it's not always a flattering or enjoyable scent. That is just me. But this one right here, for example, the one from A&E is a banger. Hello, DK is here from DK Dern Fine Shaves, as I like to say, Blackbeard. Make sure you check out his channel. I like to plug everybody's channel. When I started watching YouTube, a lot of guys, Geo, Paul, let's see, watch a lot of guys. I think you are the only one I follow. Well, thank you. That means a lot to me. And it means a lot to be mentioned in that company. That's fine. That's very good company to be in. That's an honor. Have I tried the Honey Fine soap? No, I don't think I have. I don't recall having tried it. I think that was what the person was asking. Just tried Noble Otter Monarch. Nate says, okay, using it for a head shave as we speak. Awesome. Nate's using Noble Otter Monarch. I like Noble Otter soaps. They make a good soap. By the way, did anybody see this brush in the recent videos? I really like it. It's really nice. DK used Long Rifle soaps this morning. This thing has a lot of fiber in it. It's very thick. It's 30 millimeter, but it doesn't feel huge. And it's very inexpensive at like it was like $26 to the door. It's good looking. The knot is super soft. It's very dense. I like it. Yeah. Banaka's Life wants to put it out there. Can some brushers make a little more 30 millimeter knots? This is a good one. Yeah, it's called Cashmere, and the handle is called Winter. It is really great for the price. I'm very impressed by it. I also bought the Sinbad knot. Hello, A's back. DK likes the 28 millimeter knot. Awesome. Yeah, I do prefer synthetics. Inspector's here. Hello, Inspector. Yeah, AP Shave puts out some really nice brushes for the money. Yeah, it's really nice. Flash says he likes the... And by the way, the reason I'm reading these back, because on a replay, people won't know what I'm saying unless I sort of read it back. Does it have any backbone? It's very dense. I would say it has more than some, but you know me, backbone is not backbone I require in my back. I don't require it in my brushes. As long as I can lather a soap, it's insignificant to me because I scrub in the shower, not on my face. I'll have to feature that soon. Yeah, it's a good brush, DK. I have the winter Spectre has the winter handle in 24. It's awesome. Mitchell's Wolfat or Tobacco? For me, Scott, it is Mitchell's Wolfat. Hi from Portugal. Hope Corona hasn't been a problem. It's a problem everywhere, I think, honestly, Luis. I'm trying to keep up, and I'm sorry for knocking the camera. Frank says he has a 24 millimeter knot from Maddie Lindholm with a similar knot that he really likes. Did Busta leave because you got your Wolf Whiskers tuxedo knot before him? No, but that's a good comment. I did get one before him. Strange thing happened to me. I tried to shave What the Puck, produce better lather than most other soaps. I think he was saying, yeah. The knot on this is called Cashmere, 30 millimeter. I have not tried Long Rifle soaps, DK, and I'm just trying to keep up. Let's see. Yeah, I got out. I went shopping Friday, and it was a mess out. Now's not a good time to be out. Let's see, what do you think of Cremo? Cremo works just fine. It'll do the job. You should give Mel Shaves. Yeah, I will definitely give Mel a shout out, no doubt. He will be. I'm trying to feature everybody. Jason says he tries Harry's and Defender because of me. Thank you. I hope you enjoy them. And there is Mr. Hendrickson from Sweden, another Swedish. I've really been enjoying the Swedish shavers videos. Good, inexpensive artisan brush maker. Artisan-wise, customs, I don't actually know who makes really affordable ones in custom. Andrew picked up the AP Shave 24 because of the Sharpologist article, and he likes it, so that's cool. What are your plans for the day? It's kind of cool here, so I don't have a ton of plans. I'm probably just going to hang around mostly, maybe catch something on Netflix. Have you ever tried an open comb slant razor? No, I don't think I have. Not that I know. I might have and forgot. It's entirely possible. I don't recall, but I might have. It's just something that doesn't ring a bell. So DK says Turn and Shave as his custom brush maker. What do they generally run like for a synthetic knot, DK? Just to get an idea of the price. Fat tip. Okay. Is the fat tip a slant open comb? The one you're talking about, I should say. Yeah, Nate, we just finished the current season of Ozark. It's very, very good. Highly recommended. It's awesome. Yeah, this AP Shave was $21 with the cashmere 30 millimeter knot. Easy for you to say. Open comb slant. Okay, fat tip low storto or something like that is the open comb slant. Well, that's cool. I have to check that out. How's it going? Alex asked me how it's going. It's going very well. Thank you, thank you very much for joining. I really appreciate it. 30 millimeter has to be your dome brush. I really like it. Actually, it's not that bad on the face either, although it is pretty big, but it does a great job on the dome as well. It's pretty dense too. I like that. Yes, I do have a full-time job, but I get up really early in the morning, several hours before I have to work usually. Dartmouth Shaving, hello. Once again, he joined us last night. Check out his channel at Dartmouth Shaving. He does really nice videos, I think. I enjoy them for whatever that's worth. Merkur 34C and 23C has the same heads. Okay, cool. Glad to hear. By the way, have you all seen the switchback from PAA? This is the new one. I'm going to put a cashmere maybe in this. Whip Dog. Yeah, Frank has a Whip Dog. It was one of the first silver tip brushes I ever had. Whip Dog, nice. DK says Turn and Shave with a synthetic somewhere around $100. Kevy has arrived. Kevy? If Kevy has arrived, that's a big deal. Sterling or Soap Commander? I love both. I slightly prefer Sterling on the soap, but I love both. John Shaves finally made it. Oh, about 20 guys waiting for it to start. Oh, it started. Bring them on in. Who did I miss there? Let's see. Sammy is here. Hello, Sammy. So nice of you to be here. Andrew. Kevy Shaves. Welcome, Kevy. I love Kevy's videos, obviously. Everybody loves everybody loves Kevy's videos. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. The chat starts going and you lose track a lot. Yeah, Dartmouth, I love your channel. I think you make great videos. John from Latherhog is here. Go check out his channel. I really like his stuff. He does really nice videos. Some of them are short, which is cool. John Shaves also has a great channel that I love. Have you ever heard of Tiger DE blades? Yes. I have some somewhere laying around here. The Spectre asks about those. We were over at the original link. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, no problem. I'll do it long enough for people to get a chance to jump in. I'm not in any big hurry. Everybody always wants a shave Dentor, but it's a mess and I don't have things organized. At some point, I will do it. But I need to have time to. You can't really see it because they're on shelves and there's stuff all over the place, and so it wouldn't make for a good video right now. I have to be able to organize them and then I can do it, and it will work out. Whatever happened to Retro Man 69? Kenny knows everything. Kenny knows everything. Yeah, that was one of the ideas that I never went very long with. Whiskey Tour, yeah, that would be awesome. Art wants to try the Tiger Platinum. Art Love. A lot of great blades. It's really hard to keep up. There are so many. I've got a bunch that I haven't got to. I've been pulling out some different blades recently just for the sake of rolling with it. The Tiger DE blades are Joe Exotic's favorite sled head says. That's awesome. Bradley, you made it over? Okay. I'm one of your oldest viewers from iLather. Thank you, Shaver Traditional. I appreciate that. How did you crack that tile? Oh, it's not cracked. It's not cracked. It's just a design. Lancaster Razor Works is doing a towel drop today. Okay, everybody. DK says Lancaster is dropping this today. So if you want one, you might want to follow him on Lancaster Razor Works. Tiger blades are good. What's the drink today? The drink today will be, I did bring a beer that DK is not going to like at all. Just Blue Moon, regular old Blue Moon. I like it. Derby or Arco? Arco. Both very similar though. How would you describe the scent and rate the slickness of maca root? The scent is a little floral. The slickness is very good. I think it's a good soap. I think the towel will drop next Saturday. Well, DK might know, so. Next week for the Lancaster towels. Okay. Sammy likes Blue Moon, so here's to you, Sammy. Oh, Jimmy. I don't know what to say, Jimmy. Jimmy from NYC shaves, $10, man. Thank you. I didn't even know you could do that. Whoops, I'm dropping my stuff here. By the way, Jimmy, last week, when I did the test stream, I didn't even know that you could contribute, and he found a way to do it. I think it's called Super Chat or something, but thank you, Jimmy. People like you keep the channel going, and I'm humbled, obviously by that. Jimmy's a big supporter. I'm really humbled. Maca root, I love maca root. Thank you, Glenn. By the way, check out Jimmy's channel if you have not. He says what's on his mind. He does his thing. He loves some Sterling. I love Taylor of Old Bond Street Creams, Francisco. In fact, I just ordered the Royal Forest, I believe, and I'm looking forward to trying that. Jimmy is sweet on Elaine. Who's Elaine? Is it Elaine from Seinfeld? I'm not sure, but Jimmy, thank you, man. Here's to you. Jimmy is originally from Greece, so he's a Spartan. On the message box, there's an emoji button on one side and a donation. Oh, okay. I didn't even know that, DK, but it's super cool. Super cool. No orange slice in the Blue Moon. How uncivilized, David. Yeah, no, I don't have any oranges. I like the original formula of Tobs. All the Tobs I've used have been pretty good. Can you name a really good tobacco scent, a good artisan one? Well, I don't know if they make it anymore, but Tobacco Nuit was pretty doggone good. Talk to Peter Charkalis of Ariana and Evans. Thank you, Nicholas. Wow. Nicholas dropped $5 and then said, I gotta leave, but I don't know what to say. Obviously, you know where that money goes? To buy more stuff to show on video. My goal is just to break even, but I don't break even, as you know. But thank you. I really appreciate that. And cheers, little Blue Moon, which DK will not like, I'm positive. Because it's not IPA. I don't like IPAs. To me, they're skunky and bitter. What do you think if Brian closes his charcoal goods? I hope he doesn't, because it is one of my favorite razors. Absolutely glorious. I love it. I watch Peter's videos sometime. Yeah. He said Blue Moon is basic. Well, that's what those young bloods say about, because everything has to be a skunky IPA, and nobody really likes the taste of that skunky stuff. Come on, it's made up. We all know this. No, people do like it. I do not. I find it bitter, and like I think I was talking to David Gonzalez, and he was saying, do these guys burn their food and make it bitter too? I don't like it. Who breaks even that are on YouTube? No one, Dartmouth. No one breaks even. DK. DK likes the IPAs. Like, he's got shower beers and he'll drink beer any time of the day, I think. Like, he's a real beer aficionado. He really likes it. And so that's cool if you have a hobby like that. No one breaks even. No. No matter how much support you get, you do not break even. And I can tell you that. It's impossible because there's so much stuff you want to show. And I just hope that people enjoy it. and I do my little part. And I want to support the other channels also, like Jimmy's and DK's and Dartmouth and everybody. Sledhead. Try nice sour beer. I do like some of the citrus ones. Um, German blood in me drinks with the meal. Yeah. Frank also likes bitter IPA. That's cool. Greetings from Romania, Radu. Thanks for joining me, Radu, and MC Shaving. Uncle John's Pipe smokes a good tobacco, MC Shaving says. He also has a channel. Please check that out. Indian or German Wilkies. Either one, honestly. I've used both. I didn't have a problem with either blade, to be honest. But blade choice is so subjective. You can never, you can never really say what's going to be better for you all. And so you really never know. Hello, John. It's good to see you. John Paris. John Shaves 101. Check out his channel. Y'all ever watch John Shaves 101 and he's just smiling? He was like, I got to tell you something. And I'm like, look at this. I love that. I love that. He's just smiling like this is going to, his eyes get big and he's like, this is going to be great, Yeah. DK says he likes IPAs because of citrus. I do like citrusy stuff. I saw you drink one the other day that was citrusy that I thought sounded pretty good to me. And there's Sammy. She knows. MC Shaving. Go watch John because he's very excited and his enthusiasm is contagious, I think. I like it. John Peros says, love your channel. Thank you. I really appreciate it. What tallow-based soaps do you suggest? Beauty of Scent asks. Pick your artisan that makes tallow today. Any artisan that's been around for a couple of years or longer is making good soap, or they would not be around. Chris Cullen was here, and he can tell you the competition is stiff in America with artisan soaps. You will not last if you don't make a good soap. There's just too many, and many have fallen. Many come back. Many, crop up, pop up. But thanks, Spectre. Anyone growing a Corona beard? I want to see Johan from Shaven Butcher grow a beard and braid it like a Viking. I think that would add to his appeal. Try Gillette Skin Guard. Yeah, I will try that, Shaver Traditional, at some point. Any interest in carbon razors? I like the one that you sent Mel. That was awesome. That was really nice of you, by the way, Nate. Thank God that you're not. I agree. Thank God you're not. Chris Cullen's still here. Yeah, Chris will tell you the competition is extremely stiff now with great soap makers, and only the best have remained since the time Chris has been around, in my opinion. You can't survive in this market unless you're very good. The Shave It Up would be anywhere in the world. Where would it be, Chris? For me, New Orleans. I love New Orleans. I just like being there. It's fun. Everybody's having a good time. Nobody's bummed out, You lost a lot of weight. AM says, yeah, I'm not intermittent fasting right now, but I need to because I have picked up some weight. But I will definitely get back on it. New Orleans. Yes, I like New Orleans. It's a great place. I love the Razor Rock Glupo. Me too, Ron. Let's see. You could really picture me with a dome. I'd look like Fester. John Shave said. That's awesome. Chris doesn't use tallow. But yeah, he has stuck around just because he has a good vegan formula. Thank you, AM. He says I look great. I appreciate that. 101 minutes for this live. MC. I did 100 minutes last night because there was a good turnout. Dave Fernicola, last face shave was on March 18th, still shaving my head. As long as you're shaving something, people, that's what it's all about. And as long as you're enjoying it, more importantly. If you don't enjoy it, it may not be for everybody. Got the Norland glass after watching that's an awesome glass, the Norland whiskey glass. What do you do for a living? I'm an IT manager for a data center. And formerly law enforcement corrections, my first career. Tacos tonight, that's awesome. DK is going to have tacos. Check out DK's channel, by the way. He has a full beard, but he really enjoys shaving. And I like watching it because I like listening to what he has to say. He has a lot of perspective. And I'm happy for the guys who are bearded doing these shaves because I hope other bearded people will also come in. Everybody that can contribute, I think is great. Okay, I missed some comments, so I apologize. I got to go, Alex says. Thank you very much, Alex. I missed a lot of it because I was giving a long-winded The creams from Katie's Bubbles are a must, Darkmouth says, agreed. How did you come to know about wet shaving? I think I saw a video by Geo Fatboy, and it's what led me to, the video I saw was his Tobbs Edwin Jagger video. Sledhead's beard is awesome. I want to see Sledhead braided like a Viking. I've been dying to see that on one of the shavers. Most whiskey enthusiasts do not like the Norland glass. I like it. The lip is thick. I really like Katie's Bubbles, Bradley says. Me too. Yeah, big time, everybody loves Geo. He's got great videos. Did you ever think of having a full beard? No, because I still want to shave. Best barbershop shaving soap. There are too many. It's hard. I can't pick a best, but I will make a list of my favorite. I use a highball glass. No need for the fancy. Chris Cullen is right. You don't really need a whiskey glass. By the way, did everybody see this? This is what I store my used blades in. This is a Crystal Vodka old bottle, and it's pretty awesome for storing used blades in. I have my New Orleans. Have you been to Commander's Palace? No, I have not. Dave asks if I've been to Commander's Palace. I have not. Have to have the fiance do it for me, Sledhead said. Sledhead's got a big beard, but he shaves his head, which is awesome. And I like Sledhead's videos because he's like, if you ran into him on the street, you might think he's a threatening guy. Like, he just looks like he might be mean. But in his videos, when you hear his voice, you can tell he's a nice guy. So who doesn't like nice people? I do. Are you an alcoholic? No, not even close. I rarely drink. Drink mostly just when I'm doing these lives. Cafe Du Monde is awesome in New Orleans, yeah. What is my carry gun? John says, Smith & Wesson Shield in 9mm. Have any plans of making my own soap? Shane asked. No, I'm not interested in making soap. I'll leave that to the people who do it well. AM says, that's your problem. You don't drink enough. That's pretty funny, AM. Interested in that ice tube you use for pre-shave. How strong is the menthol? It's cool enough to where it'll last through 3 passes, but it doesn't irritate me or make my eyes water. So I hope that helps a little bit. DK is wearing his Noble Otter Jungle Warrior EDP today. I haven't smelled that one. It looks pretty good. What do I think of 6 Hour? Love 6 Hour. Expensive, but excellent, excellent stuff. I like it. How can we support you? Thanks for your videos. Learned a lot. You can look in the comments of my videos, watch them, share them. If you want to contribute, I'll have information in the comments, and I appreciate, whatever support I get. It's very, very nice, and I really appreciate it. Alcoholics do not drink scotch. Too expensive. That's correct. It really is too expensive. There's the DC Shaves. Hello, good to see you, David. The DC Shaves is son of John, by the way. So someone else must have, someone else made it. Thank you. How do you monetize settings in your bathroom, drinking beer, answering questions? I don't know. There are cheap blended scotches, but they're not worth drinking. I like Monkey Shoulder. It's blended. It's pretty good. Howdy, Bradley. Good to see you. And I'm glad everybody's made it. Shane also has a channel. What's the name of your channel, Shane? I've forgotten the name of it. Go watch a Viking shave. Okay, I'll check that out. Crown Royal is worth drinking. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. The DC Shave shaved his head, by the way. I hope you did it on video. I'd like to see that. Yeah, at some point, I'll try a t-shirt. I'll talk about that later. Have you ever been to Pasteur's? No, it is the Shaver's Candyland. I have not been. Maybe sometime when I visit, the inspector will go over there. That'd be a fun trip. No, Crown Royal isn't Scotch. That's true. Johnny Walker Black. Yeah, John Shave says Johnny Walker Black is good. I like Johnny Walker Black. Lori, let's see. AM says, Lori thinks you're cute. Well, thank you. I'm honored by that, AM. Sammy says Monkey Shoulder is a good one. Yeah, I like my Monkey Shoulder. It's pretty good, I think. At least, for me. Jameson Irish whiskey is a smooth drink. Yes, I like Jameson. In fact, I used to use Jameson in my Irish coffee all the time. I like it. Francisco says Shannon's are underrated. Yes, I agree. Chris Cullen, let's see. DK, thank you very much. He's $2. That will be a sample on DK. Thank you very much, DK. I appreciate that. Lori, AM just said Lori, who I presume is his wife or significant other, asked him if he's gay. Do you ever make it up to Canada? No, I have not made it up to Canada, but I would like to. Let's see. Bushmills. Bushmills is good too. In fact, Chris Cullen put me on the Bushmills. I like it. I like Jameson too. Kenny Ingram says, yes, I see Chris Cullen. And the reason I'm repeating these is because during the playback, people know what's going on because the chat's not there. Have you ever thrown away a product just because of buyer's remorse? I don't know if I've thrown them away. I've given them away, sold some. I don't have a shaving channel, but I do make... I thought you had a channel. Maybe I'm thinking of someone else. No, she's not my wife, but she's crushing on me. You're going to make me blush. If I could blush, I would be blushing right now. Thank you. Go Habs. Thank you. But I really appreciate everybody stopping by to ask questions and shoot the breeze. And we have all sorts of people, everybody. Frank from Sweden, Dartmouth Shaving, people from all over the world. It's really cool. Kenny says, if you ever come to Canada, let me know. Winnipeg, you're welcome. Thank you, Kenny. I appreciate that. I would love to come to Canada at some point, especially for fishing. I mean, that would be awesome. Does anybody fish, by the way? I like to fish. I haven't been this year because of Corona. What are your take on Van der Hagen products? Honestly, the soap that I tried not too long ago was not bad for the price. The razors and stuff, no. Happy Easter, Arthur. Happy Easter to you. DK loves shaving. I like that. Muscle Max says, what are your thoughts on fender hen brushes? I don't think I've tried them. Yeah, fishing, they allow you to do it here, but you're not supposed to be out. So, Tim Shave says, any favorite fish to catch? Trout. I like to catch trout and bass. Those are my two favorite. Also, muskie. I hooked one last year, and I almost got it in and lost it, and I was bummed out, big time, because I had a nice muskie, and they're very hard to catch. My friend doesn't understand English, and he still watches every day. I'm honored, Shaver, traditional. Thank you for doing this at a good time for UK folks. It's my pleasure, Sammy. Thank you for watching. DK fishes for salmon and walleye. That's awesome. I like that. You should check out Phillips Brushes. Let's see. Actually, I like Van der Hagen blades, razor. Yeah, I like the soap. The razor is just okay for me. What are you going to do? Dartmouth said he hasn't fished for a while, but he knows some good spots. I bet he does. Hey, Abraham from West Coast. Thank you very much. Yeah, he's jealous of the fine splash I had. You should come visit the inspector and go out one of the charter boats. Yeah, that would be awesome. Chris Cullen says that would be awesome. Omega Evo, I haven't tried it yet, Radu. I will, but I haven't tried it yet. Trout and grayling on light fly gear. Yes, Frank, I agree with you on that. How'd you like Chicago when you were up there? I liked it. Now, granted, I was in the touristy area, but I liked it. I thought the beach looked beautiful. We didn't go to it, but I thought it looked really nice. I went to that bean in that area. I thought it was pretty cool. I loved the hot dog. I didn't care that much for the pizza. DK's done a few charter fishing trips. Yeah, that would be awesome. I'm trying to keep up with the questions as best I can. They come fast and furiously. Have you ever been to England? I have not, but I love England. I love the people of England, I should say. Chris Cullen is teasing Abraham with his fine aftershave as well. Let's go out for a beer next time you're here. Sure thing, man, AM. Would love to. Art says New York has the best pizza. I would agree. And Jersey. Are you going to review the new RazoRock Stainless Hawk? I will be using it, but I don't review it. So you'll see it. Yes, it will be here soon. Excuse me. Hope I don't have the corona. No, I've been coughing for about 3 weeks, so, it's no big deal. Every now and then I cough. Abraham says he still has a full bottle. That's outstanding. By the way, Abraham is cool from West Coast Shaving. He tends to know what I like, and he'll email me sometimes, and I appreciate his opinion. AM says he's from Chicago and he's not a fan of deep dish. It was good, but not legendary for me. Let's see if I missed something. Anyone enjoy fly fishing? Doug asks. I just use regular spinning gear myself. I don't have a fly, set up. Got to be NYC. Let's see. Yeah, thank you, Abraham. I appreciate it. And I hope I'm doing a decent job of repeating, so when this replay comes around, people will understand. Have I ever fished is that Wisconsin? No, I have not. Sammy says Italy has the best pizza. I bet they do. Yeah, John from Latherhog says Abraham is a knowledgeable dude. He is, for certain. DK has never fly fished. Me neither. I just use spinning gear, lightweight spinning gear. And last year I did pretty well. Had a pretty good, season. Kevy Shaves, I heard you were here. Now I'm finally seeing your comment. Kevy was supposed to be in New York next week, but he's not going to be now. Trust me, Kevy, you do not want to be there. That super thin crust in Chicago isn't bad, but I'll take the pizza across the street any day. If we supplied the whiskey, would you do this every Saturday? I may do this every other Saturday. You don't want to be in New York right now, John says. Absolutely correct. Why do you suppose there's so much drama in the wet shaving community, AM? I don't know. I don't find that there is as much as there used to be, And those of us who don't contribute to it anymore, that really makes it good, I think. DK likes the deep dish. I don't know. It didn't blow me over. I guess I was expecting too much. Jersey and New York style that's it for me. Frank says fly fishing is a rabbit hole. I bet it is. Kevy, when I heard that you were, oh yeah, Kevy couldn't make the New York trip. That's terrible. David Kimberly says the best pizza is in Naples. I don't doubt that. Do you remember when somebody paraded around as me? Yes, I do. And I think they trolled Kevy Shaves' channel as me, which was, I had to say that wasn't me, And I had to report those accounts. I mean, people just do silly stuff sometimes. I don't know why. I hope to see you in Kuwait. Anwar says, I don't know if I'll make it to Kuwait, but blessings to you folks that are over there. Reed from Shave Cave is here. Hi, Reed. Go check out Shave Cave's channel. He's a crazy, aggressive latherer. You should get together with Shave Bust and do a lather battle and get him back. I would love to, but I don't think he's interested. John says, hey, Flash, hello. Sam, I like that everybody, is talking to each other as well. That's really nice. Where I live, forge-style pizza is king. I don't think I've tried that, Sledhead. Shaving and whiskey are my two rabbit holes. Go Hobbs says, yeah, it can definitely be a rabbit hole. Eric Lawson, thank you. He says he's late to the party. No problem. What the heck happened to Busta? I think he just moved on with his life. I think a lot of people gave Busta a really hard time too. And Busta is a showman, but he's also a sensitive person. And people trolled him relentlessly. And, I don't know. But I think he just moved on with his life. I mentioned Apache trout in the White Mountain Plains of my Arizona shave plan trip. Oh, I'll have to check that out. Or did I watch that one already? I don't remember. I could live off pizza, John says. Yeah, and whiskey. I haven't tried a style of pizza I didn't like. DK says, agreed. Let's see, John shaves. Soap Commander Inspiration Aftershave. I've never tried a Soap Commander Aftershave. I'm going to have to try that. I enjoyed his videos too, and he's a solid guy. I love Busta. What's for dinner tonight, Chris? Kevy asked. I don't actually know. I haven't figured it out yet. I have no idea. I haven't gotten that far yet, actually. But, after I finish, we'll see what we have, which I went out to the store the other day and bought some stuff. I did buy some ribs, so maybe I'll have some ribs. Something like that would be good. So AM says, I'm the SOB that got him into wet shaving and Geo, and he was like, you're making me spend too much. I made quesadillas, Sammy says. What's that beer you're drinking? It's Blue Moon, which is just a basic beer here in the United States. Burger night for Go Habs. I like that. Yeah, AM spent a lot of money. We all have, believe me. You guys got to see Reed's lathering videos. He's like a madman. Like, it's He comes in, he was like, "What's up? Shave Cave here," and then he's like, he's he's given it so much that like it looks like he's going to pass out. Blue Moon was developed in Golden. I like Blue Moon. Reed eats the soaps. He does sometimes, DC Shave. Once in a blue moon. I see what you did there. Which is your favorite timeless? I like the I like all of them. I don't know. Probably stainless, my favorite. Nothing like the old Busta double. Oh yeah, the Busta double brush. I forgot about that. That's awesome. Great way to spend a Saturday night. Love having found my wet shaving passion. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Slapping that brush. Oh yeah. Reed from Shave Cave is like, he's slapping himself with the brush. It is quite something to behold. He is the most aggressive latherer, I would say. Yeah, Chris Madden makes terrific lather. But Reed is the most aggressive latherer. He's super aggressive about it. It's called the whip slap, Reed says. It's out of control. You can hear it. It's like plap, plap. It's really out of control. Reed is the most aggressive. Chicken tonight on the cob, with corn on the cob. Okay, that's cool. I like that. Otta Jersey. What is that? Otta Jersey. Is that a hockey team? Ottawa? I don't know. And DK would say, you're nursing that beer. You should have been done with it yet. Already, I should say. Shave Cave should battle with Heather. Yes, absolutely, 100%. I want to see that. Do you wear a mask when going out? I have this mask, which I showed yesterday. And I did wear it to the store yesterday. Let me show you what it looks like if you happen to miss it. I'll show you. Give me just a moment to get it right. So, this is the Corona mask that I use because I just kind of dig it. But actually, I had this one before Corona. And this is for putting really on your head. Like if there's too much sun out or something like that. So I just keep them when I go fishing and so on. That's what I bought it for. But it comes in handy during the Corona as well. So it works for me. Nothing wrong with Jersey boys. Yes. Chris and the inspector, good dudes. That's my sex man. I don't know about that. Give you a moment. Okay. Sup, Glenn? Lori said, well, that's very nice of Lori. Jersey over here. Art says he's from Jersey as well. That's great. I visited the inspector 2 years ago in New Jersey. We had a good time with what they call it, Taylor ham, which really you don't find in the South at all. I was talking with the inspector about this a little bit ago. It's pretty interesting. Taylor ham is just something that doesn't exist down here. And to me, it sort of reminds me somewhat like fried bologna. Hello, Mac from Las Vegas. Pork roll, Chris Colin calls it. Oh, I forgot. They argue over Taylor ham or pork roll. They argue over what it's supposed to be called. What do I think of Trump's handling of the coronavirus? I guess they're doing the best they can. I don't know if it's bad or good, really. I wouldn't say it was bad. I wouldn't say it was good. I'm kind of on the fence. We'll see. So far, I guess we're doing okay outside of New York. So Jack is here. Thank you for the conversation last evening, Jack. I appreciate it. Chris and Chevy on the podcast would be fire. I think so. Definitely. Sledhead said definitely pork roll. By the way, I try to plug everybody's channel. Check out Jack Virtual Groom Room. Good channel. Sammy's mother says hello. Hello to you. Isn't that a risk walking to a store wearing a mask when you carry guns? We don't carry guns openly. Well, some people do, but if I do, I don't carry it openly. But yeah, what are you going to do? Do you think with this economy will be enough for Biden to win? Honestly, I have no idea. I don't know if this is going to leave us and we'll rebound. I just don't know. I don't think anyone has a solid plan for Corona, David says, and I agree. It's something we've never seen before and we weren't prepared and many people have died. And I think that's probably the thing to consider. It's just one of those things. Oh, I have a few firearms of various calibers, 9mm being one. I'm not I do like firearms, but I don't really talk a ton about which ones I have and so on. But you can, if you have a concealed carry permit, carry and so on. So it works, if you feel you need to. It's really up to the individual. So does anybody else have masks like this? What do I recommend for someone wanting to buy a firearm? First of all, get training and go to a place that allows you to try different ones and get proficient with it, and then you can decide which is best for you, if any. That would be my recommendation for that. Budget shave coming from the virtual groom room. He doesn't do a lot of budget shaving, but he has a lot of budget gear, so that ought to be interesting. I'm going to watch that. Max says, yes, he has a mask. Hello from Nashville, Super Skylighter. Super Skylighter, do you remember South Street in Nashville, the restaurant where you could get the smoked chicken and ribs? And I think that place closed, but I like that place. That was a great place to eat. Bradley uses Buffs in the Sun. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Have you heard of Russian-made home-like stainless? Heard of it, never used it. Have never used those razors. There's so many razors, it's tough to keep up with them. Arthur says he has a mask, but not like this. This is really, it's called a Buff, actually. In Chile, they're not allowed to carry weapons. There are only 14 permits per year, 17 million people. Woo! Are you still into knives? Do you still have the Delica? Yes, I do, and I love the Delica. I use a Buff before I sold my motorcycle. Cool. Dave Carter. Hey, Chris, this is David from Baltimore. Hey, Dave, I hope you're doing well in Baltimore. I don't know how Baltimore is doing with Corona. Do you all have a lot of Corona? Hello, Scott from Newcastle, England. Thank you very much for saying it's a great channel. I really appreciate it. I couldn't do it without you all. There'd be no one to watch. So thank you. I should be thanking you, actually. I appreciate all that you do. It means a lot. Harvey from Sweden. Hello. All-time favorite razor. Austin from West Virginia. Hello. Tell me where you're from in West Virginia. Charcoal, level 2. Hi, Scott from let's see. Budget shave, Holy Call soap, feather blade, carved razor. Be a good shave. You'll find a way to talk. Yeah, I can talk to myself. I have some good conversations with myself. Abby, thank you. You may not like it. Let it set in and see what you think. I appreciate that, Abby. He'll be happy at least. It's all about making people happy, especially in this time. And even if you don't like it, see if it kind of fits him. And if it doesn't, he can grow it back, Parkersburg, so you're not far from me in Charleston. Wonderful. I agree. It's a great channel. Thank you, Arthur. Much appreciated. And John Shea says, Abby is a sweetie pie. I think she is. What is a good shaving soap? Too many to mention. Watch the channel. I'm having a hard time finding an aggressive razor for my coarse hair. If you want aggressive, Timeless can be aggressive. You can buy an adjustable like Merkur Future, very aggressive. There's plenty of aggressive razors. Merkur 34C, good head shaver. Yeah, I'd say it would, but I like the Leaf for head shaving personally. It's kind of my thing. It pivots, and the pivot, I'll show you. There's no blades in the Leaf, but that pivot, when you're going around, let me lock it down, because it's can't give you a good illustration. But as it goes around, you see what happens there? You see how it stays on my head? When you're using a regular fixed blade, you have to consistently adjust your angle. This does it for you. It's hugging my head all the way around. That's why I like the Leaf. Aggressive razor, Tatara. Never tried a Tatara. What's your favorite all-time vintage razor? Fat Boy. I watch, but what website can I get them from? Oh, Dave Carter. Maggard Razors, West Coast Shaving. Often I put links below. Can you make a review to explain the difference between DE blades? Yeah, I'll talk about blades. Use the leaf with only one blade, Flash wants me to do. Okay, I'll try that. Thank you, Nate. Nate, thank you for the 5. I really appreciate that. That will go back into gear. Thank you, Nate. Oh, the DC Shave filmed his head shave too. I'm gonna have to watch that. But thank you, Abby, for that. And I hope, Abby, you're doing well. I know Dave had the corona or thought he did, and I think you might have felt ill too. I hope you're feeling better now, and the whole family. I hope the kids weren't affected by it. I saw your video where you all were out walking along the canal. I like that. Dave Carter likes the leaf. I do too. I think it's really nice. Tell him, Abby. Yeah, she told me in the comments, it's not going to happen. Nate, give me some money. Did you get some sun today? Tim Shave says, no, I've been out in the sun the day before yesterday, and I got quite a bit. Abby says she's doing okay. The chicken pox. Abby's kids have chicken pox now during Corona. That's crazy. But that will pass. It's very uncomfortable, but it will pass. So, what are you drinking? Just Blue Moon. I'm about finished with the Blue Moon, and all I'll have will be one. Jared, hey, great, nice to see you. He said he got the leaf. That's awesome. That's okay, Abby. I mean, you're entitled to. I mean, he's your husband, not mine. I haven't married David yet. What vintage razor would you recommend other than Fat Boy? You could get a Gillette Slim that's also adjustable. I like Super Speed Red. Would you do a shave wearing sunglasses, as the Shave Cave did? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Here's a spoiler, because most people won't watch this replay an hour in. I'm going to do a blindfold shave, but the whole video is going to be blindfolded. Like, that is from putting the blade into my razor to making the lather. I've seen blindfolded shaves, but none where they do the whole thing all the way up to aftershave blindfolded without seeing any of it. I'm going to try it. Sammy says she and Abby wet shave their legs. That's awesome for both of you. We love that. That's terrific. How about a shout out for Manny's dad? Yes. Prayers for Manny of SoCal Shaves and his dad, who's suffering from corona in the hospital. We're wishing for the best. But anyway, complete blindfold shave, meaning I'm going to have to put the blade in the razor blindfolded. I'm going to have to open the soap blindfolded, make the lather blindfolded, shave blindfolded, get it off my face blindfolded, and aftershave. So we're going to see how that goes. Just because no one else has done it, I may as well. I mean, why not? I don't think it'll be that difficult. It might look goofy, but I think I can pull off the shave without a lot of problem if I don't break my aftershave. Do you still give above the tie? Yes, I used above the tie H not too long ago. I like it. Blindfold and without a net, Flash says. Yes, Jason, I have a Facebook page that you can follow, and I'm there. Have you ever wet shaved your vertical smile? Oh, I'm not talking about that. Let's see. Blindfolded, looking forward to it. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I mean, why not? It shouldn't be that big of a deal. I think that'll be okay, at least for me. It should be okay. Jason, join the Razor and Brush group. There's a bunch of us in there. Yeah, that's a good place to go. Razor and Brush Facebook group. And we do post in there. We post the videos in there and just various stuff. I don't know why I'm holding this toothbrush, by the way, I use to clean my razors. So when I shave, I'll put it under the water and sort of just gently scrub with a soft bristle toothbrush. It's just one of the ways that I clean my razors. I just disassemble them and so on. I'm not saying it, AM. Make sure you don't adjust the camera blindfolded so that we can see the shave. Yeah, I'll have to stay away from the camera. So I bump it, I won't know what's going on. I don't want this to end. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. It's very nice of you to say. I will cut it off at some point, but not right this minute. The DC Shave says, yeah, I disassemble them and then I just gently, scrub a little bit and it works. Would I brush my teeth with? Not the same one. Different toothbrush. It works. At least it works for me. Anyone got anything else? I'm sure the comments like come in bursts and you can't keep up sometimes. Oh, Glenn Haley. I'm not going to say that. Essential oils. Yeah, we love essential oils. Do you happen to keep in touch with Busta? Jason asked. I talked to him not too long ago. I just sent him words of encouragement and he said thank you, but we didn't have a discussion, per se. Thank you. Ever check out Kyle's brushes from Langley City Shave Ship? No, I've never seen them. I don't know about them, Nate. I'll have to look at that. Nowadays, shop. Okay, thank you. There are so many budget shaving brushes like this for 20 some bucks. It's hard for me to want to spend anymore. Game Change Close Comb or Merkur 34C Mild. Which one is milder? Pretty close. I'd say the Merkur 34C might be a little bit milder. Let's see what we have there. What happened to Busta? He just doesn't make videos anymore. What did you think of the Tiger King? I loved it. I thought it was very entertaining in a degenerate way, but I loved it. AM wants me to say essential oils like I did when I made that goofy video. Essential oils. That was fun video to make. A lot of people did not like it. Sometimes artisans are uptight and they cannot take a joke. And if you crack on them, they get very upset. Some do take a joke well, but some would take it very seriously when I was cracking on essential oils. And so not all of them appreciate my humor. And, that was meant to be kind of a funny video, but they didn't all like it. They took it. That used to be the thing that was just nonstop talk of essential oils. And now it's like goat milk, super emu, unicorn milk. It used to be essential oils. Sound like Mike Tyson. Flash Boredom is talking about the bum. That was a funny video. He took it down, I think, which is good because we don't need that. It's absolute foolishness when you're threatening other people over YouTube. We don't need that kind of foolishness. Rasa, thank you. Greetings from Germany. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Jellyfish, nothing wrong with your humor. Thank you. Let's see what we got here. Have you ever been to a barbershop for a straight razor shave? No, but there is one in town that does it. But honestly, I'm afraid I won't like it because nobody shaves your face like you. What is unicorn milk? Unicorn milk is what all the artisans put in their soaps when they're north of $5 an ounce. It's got unicorn milk in it. It's that, super rare stuff that's very hard to find. So when they capture it, they're like, I'm going to charge $5 an ounce for this. That's what I say anyway. No, it's just me poking fun. There's a lot of great shave soaps that are expensive. There's a lot of great shave soaps that are inexpensive, and it's really up to you. Sammy says straight razors make me nervous. I can understand that. Nate is crying right now from laughter because of the unicorn milk, most likely. Have you ever had unicorn milk on your cereal? No, it's too expensive. It has to go in the shave soap. It's too expensive to drink. Yeah. Sometimes we get carried away, What are you going to do? Your channel helped me when I first got started into wet shaving. Thank you, Super Skylighter. I really appreciate that. Thank you. That means a lot. It really does. If I've helped folks, then it makes me very happy to do so. I'm honored to do so, and I'm very honored by that. What can you say? The other day I shoved with Dove's hand soap, and it was just as good as a $40 soap. You can do it. I've used Irish Spring on here before. I've used Dawn because somebody said I couldn't do it, and I did it, and it wasn't very good, but I did it. What's my favorite budget soap? I would consider Sterling in the realm of budget. I think it's terrific. Soap Commander is in the realm of budget. It's terrific. I like it. How are you? Let's see. How are you on people shaving their head the first time? I love it. I think it's fantastic. Flash says unicorn milk is nearly as hard to find as toilet paper. Agreed. My wife just found toilet paper for the first time in a month last week. So that was pretty cool. Now I don't have to use the telephone directories that they throw in my yard every 6 months for toilet paper. So that's great. Does anyone have trouble lathering Vanillay soap? I don't know. But I hope the folks here will answer. Do I still have the Mueller Jet Black? No, I let that go in a charity for the Cyberts. I want to say how great your channel is and you promote other channels, especially the new ones. Oh, it's my pleasure, David. I want the community to grow, and every small channel, they have friends, family, people to come and get involved. A lot of them are watching, and so I think it's terrific, and I love it. So I want more people to do it. I love Sterling, great sense, great price. Super Skylighter says, agreed. Super Skylighter, did you ever eat at South Street in Nashville? They had like barbecue, smoked chicken. I might have missed your comment if you said. Chris Cullen says he still has the Jet. Yeah, I like the Jet. It's pretty cool. Glenn Helly likes Van Houlet. That's awesome. That goes for me too, Chris. I can't remember what I said. Just ordered takeout and asked for extra napkins. Sledhead says, just ask for, order takeout and ask for napkins. We had enough toilet paper, fortunately. I'm watching these videos and others. It's a great community. Thank you, Sammy. I think it is. I agree with you. Soon we'll be paying our bills with toilet paper. That's awesome. I know that there was a restaurant that Tom Brim ordered food from, and they were bringing toilet paper with their orders, which I thought was a pretty cool idea. Or wet wipes, Huggies work. Sometimes that stuff stops up sewer systems. So make sure if you use Huggies that it's flushable kind. I might be closed, Super Skylighter, but that was an awesome place. You can look it up. I love that place. I've been down. Hey, Skylighter, have you ever seen the mall where the Bass Pro Shop is? They have a sign in the parking lot that says speed limit 23 miles an hour. And I thought, or 13 miles an hour or something. It was odd. I've never seen a speed limit sign that wasn't at, 25 or 30 or 50, but it's never like 22 or 13. That was weird. Oh, in a lot of places there were no toilet paper. We haven't seen it for a month in the stores until last, like Thursday. So barbecue. Yeah, John's talking about barbecue. That's cool. Hello, Gray Dog. Kevy is still here. By the way, if you don't know about Kevy's channel, you should. He has a lot of fun. He doesn't take himself too seriously. I like to watch his videos. I think they're a lot of fun. He's got a bigger channel, but still, go check it out if you haven't. Most people, I think, know about it, but if you don't, he just has fun, and I like it. I heard about a video on Kevy's channel where the coating fell off one of the razors. If you all know which video that is, send it to me because I want to watch it. It's not... Oh, I did see toilet paper, paper towels when I went to Kroger the other day, Chris Collin, for the first time. It said limit 1. You can't buy a lot of it, but they had it here Friday, which was the first time I've seen it. Kevy is the cat's meow, Gray Dog says. Thank you, Gray Dog, for the brush again, by the way, and the razor. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I like the leaf, and people crack on pivoting, but pivoting works. As you can see, it just follows. And you don't have to do all this, and it just works. I like it. Donald, Don from Wet the Face is here. He has a channel and he also sells soap, Wet the Face. Thank you, Don. Appreciate that. Global Shave Club, biggest home goal. I'll have to try to remember that. I want to see that video. Kevy's all right for Scottish. Yes, I like Kevy. He's cool. I like the Elixir of the Gods Scotch whiskey as well, as you know. Does the normal Lupo work as good as the stainless? If you're talking about aluminum, I prefer stainless, just me. Do you know of any modern DE heads that have 1032 threading? Ask Jack from the virtual groom room because he knows more about, he's in the business. I don't know about threading. He might, because he's a student of razors and stuff, since he works for a razor company. He might know. I don't get that far down into the details, so I would not know. But some of the more advanced shave geeks in here might know. The Jedi level shave geeks might know. I don't know off the top of my head. If hubby behaves, then I might treat him to a leaf razor. Man, Abby is doing well this evening. And she's been very nice. So DC, you should be good to Abby. RazorRock Lupo has a zinc alloy version. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I thought they only had in the Lupo the aluminum and stainless so far. I could be wrong. Scent Suds and Seal. Thank you, Rick. Another good channel to go check out. Modem DE uses a M5 8 threading, almost identical to 1032, Chris Cullen says. Chris, when are you writing a book on wet shaving? I'm not. I'm not. It's exhausting. If I wrote one, it would have to include all the stupid things that I've done and put on video. And who wants to embarrass themselves that way? If I wanted to upgrade, if I wanted an upgraded slant razor for my Maggard slant, what would you recommend? Honestly, I don't know of an upgraded slant. You could try an Icon, perhaps. You could try, oh geez. I'm thinking of slants. RazoRock Wonder Bar, maybe. Let me see about. I do not, I've been working for the same place for over 25 years, so I don't do a lot of resumes, but I don't put wet shaving on it. Or shave geekery, let's put it that way. Bradley C loves the Icon. Yeah, you could try Icon slant. There's a lot of slants, but I can't think of them off the top of my mind, top of my head. Rick from Scent Suds and Seals says he doesn't mind embarrassing himself. I don't either. I've done it a lot of times. You know, what are you going to do? Thank you so much, Martin. I appreciate it for coming. I thank you very much. Above the tie slant. Yeah, I forgot entirely about above the tie. Is there such a thing as single edge slant? I don't recall. Jack says 1032 thread standards aren't really used in wet shaving. High tolerances and are generally achieved with the overall razor design. Do your coworkers watch your videos? Some have before, and they crack on me for it. You know, now I understand in England, when you say crack on, it means get busy, or cracking means good. But in the United States, when you say I'm cracking on you, that means you're being insulted. I'll be the ghostwriter for your shave autobiography. Thank you, Kenny. I really appreciate that. That's very nice. But anyway, if I say cracking on you, you know, it could mean joking or bad. But in England or the UK, it's like crack on. You know, this is a cracking beer. This is a cracking shave. Everybody's cracking on everything. Have you ever found someone at your work watching a video? No. I did. My nephew, not too long ago, I was watching him, and he had a laptop, and he pulled up my video, and I was like, you know, I was like, I got to be careful with my language and make sure I'm family friendly, you know. Bradley says the Icon X3 is a great slant razor. I don't know if I've tried the X3. Is it the tan and bald head, but you actually look younger than, yeah, it's the bald and the tan. I agree. Let's see. You got that right. Let's crack on means get down to business, or cracking day means great weather. Yeah. Here it means if I'm cracking on you, it means I'm either joking on you or insulting you. Bradley DC Shave says he's looking for one of those Icon X3 razors. I don't know if I've used that one. I can't recall off the top of my head. I have used Icon slants before, but they've had 2 or 3, maybe more versions. Dartmouth Shaving says his son commented on his videos before. I know when my daughter came to visit and she saw all my shave gear, she was like, what the heck, you know, and my sister, and they don't really understand no one understands the shaving community that isn't in it. It seems wacky and crazy, and they're like, why would you have a hobby like that? But on the other hand, you know, it's no different than smoking cigars or being a whiskey person who likes various whiskeys, or people who collect knives or stamps, or, you know, everybody has their own type of hobby. You know, there are people who play video games who don't like sports, and they're like, that's stupid. And then there are people who play sports that don't like video games. So it is a niche thing that a lot of people don't do. And so when they hear shaving as a hobby, they're like, what? Yeah, Jack says high-end whiskey is too expensive. It is very pricey to have old whiskey. Rick likes whiskey from Scent Suds and Steel. Shaving nerds don't need to explain themselves, Flash says. Flash says he's not a shaving nerd, but he is a shaving nerd. My wife says I need an intervention because of wet shaving. Doug Olson says, many of us have had that, believe me. But it seems like over time they understand. They're like, okay, he really enjoys it. It's something that gives him a few minutes, you know, of Zen sort of time, 30 minutes, let's say, and it's fun. Icon's distribution in NYC shut down right now due to Corona. So you can buy them at Maggard and Connaught. Was that Connaught Shaving, I want to say? I like shaving and trading. I've done both at the same time. How do you shave and trade at the same time? That's an interesting one. Video games is actually a sport now. Yeah. Ryan May says video games is, they do have colleges that play certain games competitively. I've seen that. Scent Suds Steel said he had a friend gift me 50-year-old bottle of Seagram. 50-year-old, wow. Connaught in the UK. I've ordered from there, by the way. They used to have really good prices on Sync gym blades. Flash is a closet shaving nerd. Kevy says 100%. 100% he's a shaving nerd. I just realized where my 3-year-old got what the heck from, and I think he's been watching your videos. When have I ever mentioned I've been to past tours? Boy, I've got behind on the comments. I apologize. I'm having fun here. Thank you, Arthur. I am too. An intervention. Dartmouth says, my family thinks I belong in the nut house. I know what you mean. Yeah, that's a very good friend that sends you a 50-year-old bottle of anything. You know, that's awesome. Connaught is a good, yeah, I like Connaught shaving. You cut yourself when the market goes in the wrong direction. Yeah, Flash needs to come out of the shave geek closet. He's like, I'm not a shave geek, you know, but he is a shave geek. And so that's all there is to it as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, Kevy is laughing now at Flash. And so, you know, they have a thing going there where Flash does his shaving, non-shaving video, or non-shaving, shaving videos, which is pretty interesting, I think. Yeah, Flash he's a different cat. You know, he does things in an entirely different way. I like it. Do you like Indian food? Yeah, I like spicy food. So I have not seen Manny's video today, Grey Dog, but I do intend to watch it. I'm going to watch that. Are you here to chat or shave? Andrew, I've just been chatting. I'm not going to shave today. The reason why is when I try to shave, when I'm chatting, I can't keep up with the comments. And so too many of them go by and I don't see them, and it's too difficult. My family is wondering why I need so many brushes. Tim Shave says 100%. Why do we need too many of anything? Why do you need, you know, whatever the hobby is, you tend to collect, you know, many of them. And so it's not that you need it. It's just that it makes you happy. And, you know, we all should have things that make ourselves happy that we can pursue. As long as you're not hurting anybody else, you know, I always feel like try to pursue your hobby, and you know, as long as you're being a good steward in the community, to me, that's what's important. He feels like fixing his board today. AM has really been on a comedy routine. I don't know what he means by fixing his board, so we'll have to see what he has to say, because I don't know what that means. Let's see. I think I would probably go today 90 minutes. We'll see. Kevy Shaves is doing a live shave tomorrow. What time? And we'll do the calculation later, Kevy, so people can go and watch that. There's definitely worse things to spend money on, Sledhead says, 100%. Your head looks like it's healed up nicely. Yeah, it's doing well. It'll be completely gone in maybe a week. Yeah, Grey Dog wants to know what time Kevy's doing the live, because we want to check that out if we can. I was thinking the video, this live will go about 90 minutes probably. Yeah, Sammy, every other week or so, I'll do 2, so it accommodates people in Europe in different time zones. Because half the people who watch are outside of the United States, which I think is fantastic. Kevy Shaves, great. Yes, absolutely. That doesn't work for me. I already own too many pairs of Alan Edmonds shoes. It's a disease. You're welcome, Sammy. I'm happy to do it. And it's really people like you and John and DC who I had in mind. And of course, Flash and Kevy and really all the folks, good folks in Europe. Thank you, Abby. It's very nice to chat with you. And thank you for allowing DC to, you know, try the head shave thing. I appreciate that. Okay. Kevy Shave is doing his shave tomorrow at 7:30 UK, 1 p.m. Eastern here in the US. So make sure you check that out. I will watch that. Thank you. Frank says this time is a great time for Europe. Thank you. That's what I had in mind, so I really appreciate that. AM says, I feel like shaving is akin to, I'm not getting into that. AM makes some comments I have to be careful not to read. I'll try my best to be there. Kevy Sons and Steel says. Grey Dog says 1:30. That's a good time. Yeah, that'll be a good time. So we will check that out. That will be outstanding. And hopefully Kevy will crack a few jokes. Maybe he won't cut himself. You never can tell. I think it's hard to keep up with the comments. 2:30 p.m. Eastern time here, Kevy Shaves says. So keep that in mind and check that out tomorrow. Jack says the whole 1,000 sub thing for a live shave is frustrating. I agree. You'll be there pretty soon, Jack. I'm fairly certain you will be there soon. Content for niche audiences begin to feel like we're just preaching to the choir. Yeah, sometimes. But on the other hand, if we can, spread it, it won't be just preaching to the choir. That's what I say. Tim Shaves said he shaved his dad's neck today and he felt like an Italian barber. That's awesome. I hope Kevy Shaves drops the Scottish accent. It's getting old, Flash says. That's cool. Yes. Andrew says, I wish there was a way to bridge our content to new eyes. 100% agree. I'm with you on that. Rick, you'll be there too. I think you really just have to be consistent and people will, they'll come. I tried to start to shave group on Banaka's Life said, I tried to start a shave group on town and no one showed up. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I guess we need to do a better job of bringing people in. That's what we're trying to do, And sometimes it's successful, sometimes not. But we're doing our best. Thanks, Nate, heading out. I appreciate that. Grey Dog wants Kevy to do a New York accent tomorrow. Glenn Helly says 50 years or 20 years and he might hit 500 subs. No, I think you all will get the subs. Oh, DC's got to leave because his kids are sick. And I'm going to be shutting it down in about 4 minutes or so. And so I want to thank everybody who has joined us. We've had a great time. The camaraderie is absolutely fantastic. No one shaves in Montana. Oh, I would like to see Montana. It's beautiful in the pictures. I mean, that would be awesome. The virtual groom room has been in two years and he's at 700. It's going to increase. Trust me, it's going to increase. I think you've been picking up a lot of subs lately, if I'm not mistaken, because not too long ago you were at 500 and I've seen now it's increasing. Mine is slow too. It's always slow, I think, but it's been increasing steadily. So that's all you can ask for. Thank you, Sammy, for joining. We really appreciate that. John, thank you, and wishing you all good health, happiness, safety, and the kids. We're wishing that they will get, over the chicken pox and hope they don't scratch and create scars. I do have some chicken pox. No, you can't see it. I have one right there somewhere. So don't scratch the chicken pox because you will make scars if you're not careful. And of course, you already know that, I'm sure. It's very itchy and miserable. Thank you, Frank. I really appreciate you being here. That means a lot. Peace to you as well. And all the folks in Sweden. Yeah. Rick says he's running. Thank you. Blessings to you, Ryan. I appreciate it. Yes, Bradley. Thank you very much. Nige, I need to get a life. No love for... Yes, I thank you so much, Nige, for watching. I really appreciate it. No specific plans for dinner, Tim. Not today. And so I'm going about 1 minute and 20 seconds before we wrap, but I want to thank everybody for joining. Really good turnout again. Make sure you check out Kevy's live shave tomorrow. That should be interesting. I will be checking that out. Thank you, Andrew. I appreciate that. Purely chatty live fun. Make sure you also check out Jack from the Virtual Groom Room, Sledhead, Flash Boredom, Tim Shaves, plenty of people out there, great content, terrific camaraderie. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I really appreciate it. I will go to the 90-minute mark just so it's a nice and even number. Thank you, Donald. Don from Wet the Face. Check out his channel. Check out John Shaves 101. Thank you, Grey Dog. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, DC Shave. Thank you, Abby, Sammy, everybody. Really terrific. It means so much to me that you join. I will definitely be doing this probably every other week in both time zones. Thank you very much, Arthur. Thanks, Chris, for coming. I really appreciate that. Chris is busy, so for him to take time is a big deal, and I really appreciate it. Thanks so much, everybody. All I can say is I hope you're well. Hope you continue to be well. And until next time, remember, Joy Shave, do it your way. God bless each and every one of you. You guys have a great evening.